Hello everyone, I wanted to start this video off before we get into the Dorwinion campaign. I wanted to see what campaign you guys would like to see next on my channel, and this would be a version 5 beta campaign. I pretty much will be willing to play anyone except for Dorwinion, of course, because we're already playing them, and Moria, because I already have a Moria campaign. And probably Rhûn, just because we've been fighting Rhûn. Although it could be an option, it could be fun to actually be Rhûn themselves. My personal preferences would be Gondor, maybe Dale, the Woodland Realm. We could do Bree. The only other one I maybe wouldn't want to play would be the Edain, just because I'm holding out for their update when they eventually get the Reunited Kingdom script. So they would be the only faction in the west side of the world that I wouldn't really be interested in playing too much. Other contenders would be the Orcs bad, but really it can be whatever. So if you guys just want to let me know in the comments down below which faction you want to see in version 5 with all the new changes. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome back to Dorwinion version 5 beta. I am Sir Agamund, and when we left off, we had some sieges happening at Mistrand. Or not a siege, just some Kondish armies. I already took care of them off screen, as well as a short little battle here at En Mahad. However, as I was playing that one, I actually enjoyed it. I wish I was actually recording that. I was like, huh, this was actually a pretty fun battle. But anyway, I ended the turn. Here we are on turn 68. There was also a runic army. I just killed them off screen. However, I did notice, with my spies over here, that here he is, Galib, the last stand army of Rhûn, is approaching Elgyre. Now, we don't border their territory, so he might just be trying to wander back home, because Rhûn only has this region here. I think it might potentially border us on this region, so they might attack us at Rhubar, which means that we need to get some reinforcements in this area quickly, which means we might need to send back Captain Gangler. Ganglerin is his name. I might need to send him back up to the north to rejoin up with Norway so that we can fight off this massive army, which has quite a few strong units indeed. So we will actually need to get some better reinforcements before we fight them. We can't really train much though. We have exhausted a lot of our recruitment, except for in Strandost here. Maybe in Naburka we can get levies. But we do have this small army. I think if we combine Athelhir's army with these reinforcements, these elves, and maybe pull a couple of cavalry, or even just some farmhand pikemen, then we should be able to fight off this force, which would leave Rhûn with only whatever's sitting in Skarn right now, their capital. But Dale, as you can see, Captain Ragnachar, has a decent army that I'm assuming is going to head up there and finish Rhûn off. So we need to basically come up with a battle plan. We have a couple reinforcements here that we could also send away. We do need another boat, so we have these guys. Marwyn is heading to En Mahad to defend that. We do have this runic fleet here that we need to take care of. But if we do that, it's going to cost us some movement points, so it might be in our best interest to just ignore it and board these guys. In fact, we should take all of them. I'm not really too worried about the bowmen. Let's just do it. They're sitting here anyway. And bring these guys up as close as we can. That's actually, we can move him this far, so we'll take him. And let's go ahead and attack Captain Monsieur. We did get a clear victory, and we sunk their ships, so no more runic ships at all in the Sea of Rhûn, except for this one up here. But I'm sure Dale will deal with him shortly enough. We do have a couple of elves sitting here in Saint-Ennui. I don't know if these guys will be super useful over here. I mean, it would be more elves to fight with. So yeah, let's go ahead and get them. Although, for just one battle, I think we have enough. We're going to take a risk. We're going to send these guys out west. They will try to join up with Eric, who's going to post up on the borders and group up with Captain Vandergast. This way, we build a force and we can besiege Rawburg and expand into more of Rovanion and take Dorgaldur's influence out of this region. We were under siege at Logarth, but they appear to have lifted it. So we're just going to train a couple units here. That way we have more that can just camp in the settlement and move out. What is his name? Reginald? No, Edwin. Him and his battalion can go out now. So we're going to take basically everyone and camp here on the border. We're at 60% public order, so we should be okay once these other units train. I'm not too worried. We do have 8,800 gold, so we could expand and build up Carverat. If we get roads here, it gives us about 400 gold a turn, so we'll go for that. And Viltur, what could we do with you? I guess just get the Thorn Barracks, I suppose. Although, this could be a good trading town in time. How are we on culture? We're decent enough. We could just go for a Mason's Hall. Saint-Henri, you actually need to make a building. Let's get the Sword Singers Academy. Let's just get that out of the way. And then we'll go for the Apothecary and then just work on farming and mines from there. Oh, interesting. This guy's name is Athala, so it'd be cool if he was a ranger. It'd be cool if you could actually pick who you want to have lead your armies. Now, Varfest, we could probably just besiege it with Swain's army. In fact, I think we can. Are there any mercenaries? Oh, yes. Perfect. We can get 2 of these guys. That'll help supplement our forces. And yeah, we're just going to besiege it and try to rush down the walls. They only have a couple of units here, so hopefully we can reclaim that. We'll send our vineyard levies down to the south, and Captain Erlin's also going to join up. Dotharlu's pretty much just going to be undefended for the time being. It's just going to have to hold out on its own. But we do get the garrison from the orcs because they built it. That is a bug in this version. We're not supposed to actually have that, but I'll take it. And we're going to keep marching down these units. I think we had an elven army. Yes, Captain Erkinwin with the very powerful Morquendi units. He will join up with Swain here to give him some real killing power. And perhaps we could go for the Black Gate and really just cripple Mordor and stop them from just attacking our settlements down here. We do need to push for Mataram as well. But we need to watch what Galib does. So let's bring these guys back up. Have Norway build a watchtower right about there. That'll do. Now pull back, and you, actually let's send you up to the north and see what Rhûn is doing. We'll pull this spy down to the south. And then, is that everyone? I guess we still have Mistrand here. We need to get culture here so we can retrain more of these units and then get a Thorn Barracks. So at 22% we're working on the tome. That'll be good. And then, yeah, we can retrain some of these levies, and I think that does it for this turn. Do we have any missions? We need to get trade with the dwarves of Celduin, which we are working on. Let's go ahead and get that done. Trade rights for you guys. And let's just get map information for map information. Oh, I guess, yeah, we already had it, so we don't need to do that. That gives us, what, 600 gold? That's not bad. So we'll go ahead and end the turn there. I actually had a workplace injury the other day, so I'm actually at home right now, and normally I would be working. But that gives me more time to actually get these recordings out. A lot of today I've actually been painting up Girion, the King of Dale, from the Middle-earth strategy battle game. I'm working on his model, and I've nearly finished it. I've just been putting on a couple gray hairs, and then I just need to put a bow on his back. And after that, he will be pretty much done. He'll be ready for the clear coat. But I spent quite a bit of time doing the detail work on him. I wanted to make him stand out, so I've been spending a lot of time painting. This week we are going to try to get a couple Dorwinion videos out and then a Moria video. And I might do a video where I do a poll or something just on what other version 5 faction you guys might want to see. In fact, you know what? I think I'll do a separate edit at the beginning of this video, so you guys will have already heard this by now. But yeah, I'll put a little intro to this video, just stating that, just leaving a poll for you guys to see what faction you want to see. Okay, Dormrus leader is dead, so there goes King or Prince Adrahil. The Ardenheim reigns supreme. That's pretty usual. Speaking of the Ardenheim, it's going to be a little while till my next hot seat turn comes out. Turns out I wasn't actually supposed to upload to turn 10, which I did. I was supposed to actually wait until everyone else had gone up. Like, we were supposed to do up to turn 5, not to turn 10, but that's my mistake. But I didn't really have a whole lot going on anyway. Number 1 to know, we did get the Thorn Barracks, so to make the next barracks we need the Lord's Hall, so we'll grab that. Elgire has a meeting hall, that'll help with the public order. We can grab the Thorn Barracks. Oh, that actually doesn't give us public order, huh? We would need either the Herbalist for happiness, or we would need the Great Hall. Interesting, we can actually upgrade this to a stronghold, but we'll keep it as it is for now. Let's just get the Great Hall. And then Burra Monarchus has its Great Hall, so are we working on culture here? Yeah, it's actually doing really well. So we won't really worry about this settlement too much. Its population growth could be better. And Mahad, you got the Thorn Barracks, so that'll help you train some units. Once we get your culture up, we're at 32%, so 1 more percent, and that'll be done. We could even get the Thorn Armory, and that would let us get the, Did it actually give us any new units, or is that the same as the Thorn Barracks? Hold on. Okay, it just gives us the cavalry, doesn't it? Riders and patrollers. So that might be useful to have. We definitely need to get these Thorn Bladesmen retrained, so let's just go for that. And yeah, that'll do it for construction on this turn. We do have a Mordor army led by Muslim who's marching to the west. Captain Ganglerin, get into Elgyre, and then we're going to need the catapult and the siege weaponry from this settlement. So, ooh, they're not going to be able to make it in one turn. But we can at least make it to the bridge. And we can take these two Avari units. No sense in having them just sitting here. Athel here is more than enough to keep the public order well and tidy in this settlement. Excuse my dog if you guys can hear him, he's barking in the background. Don't know what his problem is. But yeah, we do border them, so they might actually try to attack us over here. But yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, those guys are doing good. Captain Sertique does have great beasts, we need to watch out for that. So let's take these guys, move them closer with the ship to Mistrand. Put them into the settlement, and then, wow, these guys are really messed up. These guys are basically useless, at least these two. So maybe we take these guys and send them for retraining. Put them on the boat and bring them out to Coruscant if we can get them over here. And then yeah, we're going to keep moving our forces. Everyone's going to meet up. Spy, go back to this town. I want to see who's over here. They actually pulled some guys out. I think Eric and this small army could easily take all of these orcs. Let's see if he can do it. It'll be a risky battle, but I think that with 1 cavalry unit, 2 Thorn Bladesmen, and himself and crossbows, we should be able to take out just a bunch of goblins. I'm not too worried. I mean, the Orc Maulers and Host are kind of threatening, but we actually don't even have armor upgrades on these Bladesmen, so they'll be pretty much stock Bladesmen, but I think they'll do okay. We'll bring everyone else up. And yeah, so it looks like they're going to ignore us, so that allows Edwidin to actually push up with his forces to Bursalthus. Though we don't have vision, but you know, let's just go for it. Get like 3 battering rams here. They do have this captain, and if they attack us, ooh, Chieftain Aglaricor the Sycophant. He'll be threatening, but I trust this army strength. I feel like they will be powerful enough. Although we're in the fog of war, so it's really gonna, you know, who knows what's gonna happen over there. Alright, you guys join up with Fine Lord Swain. We'll attack that in just a moment. But first, we want to get Marwyn down to Enmahad. I like to get my movement done first. Alright, yeah, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and besiege the settlement. And yeah, so they only have 285 guys. We'll just save this as Wine Battle version 2. And let's go into the battlefield. Yeah, some interesting stuff is happening in the modding scene. We're currently in discussion about ways to improve the Wildmen faction. So Anduin, Dunland, we haven't started a discussion on Endwipe, but they will be coming. As well as the faction of Khand and Moria, because they did a, there was a poll that had happened in the Discord. And they basically, Gallo figured out what factions everyone did like and what factions everyone didn't like. So they were able to determine that a lot of the most unpopular factions were Moria, Khand, who else is there? Enedwythe, Anduin, and Dunland, just because I guess of a lack of faction mechanics. I mean, we're going to go kind of wide with all of our ladders here and just try to spread out their forces so that we can minimize what towers are actually hitting us. I'd like to just, because we should have more units than they do. Yeah, let's just go ahead and run up. Yep, okay. Alright, you guys rush for this wall. Get on the walls quickly, lads. And yeah, so we have at least one spot here where they don't have anyone on the walls. And that'll be on this flank. So let's run everyone up. There's only 26 orc archers here, so as long as Swain can get there, you know, unimpeded, he'll be able to do some okay damage. They do have just towers terroring us up here in the front, but hopefully they don't take out the gates. They do have Morgul chosen, so rushing in our cavalry is not going to be a good idea here. But we do have Ravanian hunters. They might be able to do some damage. But, yeah, let's actually pull these guys out to the west. They do have Sauron's Will. Yeah, there's no way we're going to beat those guys. But we can at least distract them with the vineyard levies. In fact, let's pull them out to this side. I don't trust fighting Sauron's Will with those guys now that I think about it. We're just going to put it on ×6 while everyone gets in position. We're going to take casualties, but that's okay. It is a siege. Come on, paladins, get on the walls. They're taking a lot of damage. But once they get up here, we kill these orc archers. We should be okay. Oh, they actually sent out their units from the gate. Alright, Ravanian Spears, get off the gate, please. Let's see if we can just run through now. Alright, we are taking a lot of damage. But if we can at least kill these couple orcs, we'll be okay. Well, there's only one left, I think. Yep, we'll go for these Orc Maulers next. Yeah, wow, they did not do good here at all. Alright, we have lost 2 full units. Oh man, they're still getting shot by no one on the walls. Wow. Alright, come on. Get the Orc Maulers off the walls, please. Vineyard levies start fighting them. It's amazing how they're still just being completely demolished by just a couple of units is all it takes. Alright, now we finally got the walls to stop shooting. At the cost of most of our paladins, but that's okay. Now we can get our levies in here. Let's start getting the javelins in on these guys. All we need to do is take out the Morgul chosen. Oh, they do have Black Uhr halberds. Let's shoot those guys. Alright guys, start, let's get that javelin volley right into the back of the Morgul chosen. That'll do a good amount of damage. Hopefully Swain survives. He's taking a lot of damage from those, oh geez, those are not a unit that we want to be fighting. Sauron's Will, that is not a fair fight at all. But, if we can get our cavalry in here, perhaps we can just, you know, we should be able to beat them in melee. I mean, they're 11... They are effective against armor, but we should just be so much better than them. Let's use another defensive stance and try to beat them here. Come on, hunters, get another javelin volley into the Morgul chosen. Yes, that is perfect. I love javelins. They're actually probably my favorite type of unit. It's just the sheer amount of damage they can do so quickly to any unit, even if it's got high armor, just the high missile damage that they have. This is very satisfying to me. Alright, one more volley and then we'll peel these guys off to help Swain out, because he might actually die fighting the Sauron's Will. Alright guys, pull out. They got 13 to 23, so 22 now. We're winning even though we're under arrow fire. God, there's just a host of bodies here. We lost 49% of our force, but it was mostly just levies. Come on, cavalry, get in there. I need you guys to flank the Sauron's Will and stop the towers from shooting. It's amazing how powerful these towers are. Alright, perfect. Alright, now we should be in the clear to just finish off the rest of their forces. Yeah, Vineyard levies, Ravanian hunters get into melee here. Let's put it on ×6. This battle is over. Once we get our hunters around them. They do have, I think they have hand axes in melee. Although they're not AP. Still, you know, any weapon helps. And yeah, now that we surround them, we should be okay. Let's get the cavalry in, just because they're fresh. Even though they are, you know, gonna take a... You know, they're not gonna be the best unit for fighting the Chosen, but they still have high attack. Come on, lads, get in there. We're taking damage, but that's to be expected. We did kill their general, and yeah, there we go. We have retaken Varfest once we have finished off the rest of these Morgul Chosen. I also rebinded my my keys So I will no longer be accidentally muting my sound every time I try to tell horse archers to go into melee and I move the camera at the same time. Alright, but now that we've retaken Varfest, we can reconsolidate our forces here, rebuild the culture buildings, and then rally our forces to retake Mataram, in which case we will go down south far into Khand. We need to, I think it'd be interesting to invade their heartland. And it's interesting because they didn't go for the dwarves. It'd be fun to fight those dwarves down there. But it is what it is. Now that we have retaken Varfest, we'll just occupy it. And yeah, we do need to rebuild the standing stones. I don't know if they actually built anything here for us. I don't think they did. But at least the Thorn Armory is still here, and all we need to do is get the standing stones back. Although we actually have lots of culture here, so we don't really need it. In fact, we can get Avari warriors at 50%. And in fact, if we go to the last tier of barracks, what is it, 70%? 75 for more Quinty. So we might as well make that, you know, we might as well work on that. But yeah, we can get Avari here, which is going to really help our front line. And now we just need to deal with Muslan over here. But taking Varfest will give us more money. I think that will do it for this turn. Did we move our spy? We did. So we'll end the turn and watch what the AI does. Hopefully that army that Rhûn has there besieges us and we can, you know, defend at the settlement. But they might ignore us and try to go for the next settlement, in which case we can just do a field battle with them. Or perhaps even a bridge battle, since we have our artillery at the bridge. We'll see what happens. Now, there is some talk for Anduin, just to give you guys a little peek. The suggestions that are being made, specifically by Hummingbird, it was either Hummingbird or Gallo, I can't remember who actually mentioned this in our chat room. But basically, the Bjornings, the Eotheod, and the Woodman Warriors would each have their own unique barracks line. And when you build one, it'll lock you out of the others, so it'll allow you to specialize each settlement into what type of units you want. So, for example, there will be 3 tiers of the Bjorning barracks, 3 tiers of the Eotheod barracks, and 3 tiers of the Woodman barracks. Alright, this is going to be a threatening battle. They have a catapult. I wish they didn't. But we do have Avari to take care of that. And we do have to fight the Nazgul in this battle. This will really show Edwin's resolve and how good the Regent's Bogard and Regent's men can be. Alright guys, here we go. This is going to be a dangerous battle, but I think we can do it. Especially since we are getting attacked on one flank, that means that behind us will be Chieftain Aglaricor, which means we might be able to rush the reinforcements behind us, while the Avari try to deal with the catapult and do as much damage as possible. Let's take a look at the battlefield, get our bearings here. See, up here will be the Dogoldur main army. And then it should be, so hold on, we were besieging the castle from the east. This army is coming from the north, which means that the reinforcements that they have will be coming from this direction. So we have, that's right, we have the Vintner Court Paladins. I forgot we have these guys. Oh yeah, no, this battle is going to be a shoo-in. Alright, Vineyard Levies, let's have you guys take the front. Along with, let's get Thorngard in here, since they do have the Castellans. And then, who would be a good last line unit? Probably these Spear Guard. That'll be a good force here, and then we can put the Vineyard Bowmen over here. In fact, we might be able to use the Bowmen to take catapult fire. We'll see. They're not going to be too useful against the Nazgul. But Bogard will be. Let's have the Bogard up at the front. And Vintner Court Knights. Yeah, let's put these guys in the front line too. Axguard will be right behind the Knights to support them in fighting the Nazgul. And Dorwinion Armsman, we'll put you on this flank here. That leaves Thorn Crossbows. Let's put you guys on this side. And yeah, what else does that leave? Regent Bogar, we've got you guys. Yeah, we'll put most of our infantry up on this side first. However, yeah, we will leave these guys as kind of sacrificial lambs to take artillery fire. And then we have Privateer Axemen. Let's put you guys over here too. Arvanian Hunters can also kind of skirmish with the enemy and take the catapult fire. Alright, I think that should do it. Edwin, you go over here, and yep, here we go, perfect. So yeah, we're going to have Edwin just charge forward immediately. And we'll have the Avari get into a wide formation and start running. Now, as soon as the Castellans get in range, I want all of our crossbows to begin firing at them. So, in fact, I don't want these crossbows to shoot at all yet. Let's see if we can just capture these Mirkwood hunters with a quick charge. Let's turn down some of the graphics here. Grass, you need to go down. That helps a lot. Alright, yeah, we are going to get a charge off into the hunters and clip the maulers as well. Doing, oh yeah, that is a lot of damage to them. They couldn't even react in time. Yep, as I thought, here comes the catapult fire. That's okay. Alright, crossbows, let's start shooting at the Castellans. Vintner Court Knights, charge the, what do you call them? Charge the goblins. And Vineyard Levies, let's have you guys just defend for fighting the Castellans. Alright, we're going to have to be careful with our Avari. Alright, let's go ahead and get a cycle charge right here. Come on, Knights. Come on, what are you doing? Come on, Knights, get that charge. We need to kill these Maulers. Alright, now the catapult is open now, so we can start, we can get our charge in on them. Edwin is just slaughtering these guys. Let's go ahead and charge the Mirkwood Hunters. As the brave Regent Spearguard hold off the Mirkwood Tide. They are the, what do you call it? They are running towards us, but that's okay. Our crossbows get one good point-blank volley, while our Thorn Guard intercept. Yeah, let's get the Privateer Axemen to charge. And yeah, our Paladins here should be able to clean up these Mirkwood Hunters with no issue at all. I mean, heavily armored Knights versus whatever those were. Alright, where are we taking casualties from? Are they shooting at us? They must be. They must have something that was shooting. Alright, Vineyard Levies, you guys just hold the line as long as you can. We'll prepare our forces for one final fight. And Vineyard Levies, you guys aren't going to be super useful. Let's pull you out while the crossbows get into a better firing position. Yep, Thorn Guard and Privateer Axemen should be good enough in melee. Oh, are they going to run for us? I hope they don't. Alright, our hunters did run away, as is expected. But our bowmen are going to hold them off for a short while. Alright, they are still fighting them, but those goblins should be done for. Do they have the other goblin unit over here still? I lost track of them. Oh, there's 5? Yeah, no, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. And we are getting point-blank crossbow volleys, so this is good. We're going to basically set up our defenses. Alright, who do we have left? Oh, the Avari did get caught in melee. Let's pull them out. I neglected them. Bowmen are routing, but that's okay. Vineyard Levies will be the next to take the charge. Let's get in the forest since they do have lots of, you know, defensive units over here. In fact, let's leave a little bit of a gap. And yeah, who can we shoot at? Let's just shoot at the Dorwinion host. Oh, and they are actually getting into our crossbows. There's nothing we can do. Can we get one point blank charge? That might actually help. Yep, that will happen. Alright, Vintner Court Knights are going to have to get into melee now. And yeah, let's pull in the Paladins. Did we kill, yes, we did kill the Nazgul. We'll leave the Paladins in here just to help finish off the Castellans. In fact, actually, I take that back. Pull out Paladins. We need you guys on the front line. Alright, how's this fight going? Alright, you guys charge into the Mirkwood Goblins. Here come the Armsmen charging downhill into the Goblins. They should cleave these guys in half with every swing. Alright, Knights will be coming to reinforce. And yeah, are those Uruk Slayers? Yeah, we want to avoid those if we can. Paladins get down there. We are taking damage with our levies, but the Regent Spearguard are ready to reinforce, and the Regent Axeguard are ready to fight as well. And we can get one good point-blank side swipe into these Maulers. We'll be okay. Vindicourt Knights are tired. But we can get a charge into these Orc Hunters. They'll join the front line and really support these levies. Alright, looks like we are out of ammo with the Avari. Just going to get one side charge into the Slayers. Are we going to get any of them? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Alright, pull out Elves. And then cycle charge. These guys are, I think, good against cavalry Uruk Slayers. Are they just good against, oh no, elephants. They're AP and good against elephants. I charge right into the back of them. That should, hopefully, yep, that'll rout off the Slayers, so we can now peel off everything else. I've already chased them, and then go into the Mirkwood Hunters. Alright, now, yep, we are getting good, good side shots. Jeez. Alright, let's pull back the rest of our reinforcements. Regent Spear Guard charging into melee just to plug the holes as well as they can. Let's get Regent Axe Guard here, and then they'll charge into the Mirkwood Goblins. Yep, let's charge into the Mirkwood Hunters now. Alright, Paladins, you guys need to save the day. Let's go ahead and charge into the back of these Maulers. Yeah, Edain is such a good general. And we'll start shooting at these Dugaldor host with our regents. Bowmen. Come on, Arsmen, get into the fight. Alright, pull out. Oh, we are getting a mass rout. Never mind. Charge. Everyone get in. Perfect. And we are still getting side shots into them. In fact, yep, they are completely routing as the winged hussars basically arrive. Oh, they don't have wings. I think that would be cool if we had units that had wings. Oh, those are Orc Maulers, so pull out, please. Even though, you know, Maulers don't have AP or anything, they still do a lot of damage. You know, 2 horses, even though, I mean, they are AP, what am I saying? They're AP, but they're not bonus versus cavalry, but still the high damage, and AP helps them kill the cavalry really well. Vindicourt Knights look like they've only lost about a dozen men so far in this battle, which is really good. And yeah, this battle is a wash. I forgot how good Edain's unit is. Oh, let's pull out Elves. You guys aren't as replenishable as Edain's unit is. Oh, there are some Mirkwood Uruks here that we need to take care of. Let's charge those. Well, you keep working on the... in fact, let's have you guys charge the host. Yep, that should rout them, I think. They still have their general alive somewhere. I don't know where he is. You guys shoot at the Maulers. Regents of Spearguard are actually still very healthy. This is good to see. I mean, we did have the Vineyard Levies take most of the damage. And Dorwinion arms them. Are you guys just chasing them? There they are. And yeah, I think this battle, this battle is pretty much over. I mean, our heavy knights just carried us through this battle as they just knock the Mirkwood goblins into the air, as a heavy horse should do to a half-sized goblin. Oh, pathetic. Now, what are you guys shooting? Are you guys shooting at the, they were shooting at the Maulers. Yeah, we just have to finish off the rest of their forces. I think if we can get a... Never mind, we don't even need to flank them. They are just routing on contact now. Who is still fighting? Is it really just these Dor-Guldur archers? Alright, we'll chase them down. And yeah, that'll finish off this battle. That was a brilliant battle won by our amazing General Edain. Him and his regent's men are just very, very good. Even though they're, you know, they're not as good as the elves, but you know, for what they are, they perform their jobs really well. They're very specialized. We'll continue the battle. We'll make sure we mop up everyone. I want to completely wipe out these armies if we can. Not a single goblin can get away. Or, you know, maybe 5% of the goblins can get away, but no more than that. Oh, we did take some friendly fire. That wasn't in good taste. We'll just let them try to get the rest of these Dor-Guldur host. Come on, chase them down. Come on, lads. Alright, that'll do. And a heroic victory, Edain only losing 400 men under his command. healing about 100 of them. That's not too bad. He himself claimed 600, although most of those were probably just, you know, Mirkwood goblins, but still. Every kill is a kill. You kill an elephant, that counts as one. You kill a goblin, that also counts as one. Alright, and we will execute those guys so that we can just take burst south this without much struggle. And looks like they will actually be flanking us. That's interesting that they decided to move their army up and around to attack us. Basically to try to surround us. That's actually pretty smart of the AI. Alright, so here is another battle. Celduin won't be an issue at all. It's just, can we beat the primary army quick enough? In fact, if we're being attacked from behind, we can do the same thing. We can kill Zaglon really quickly and take him out of the picture, and then get our forces ready for the main army. So I think that will be our battle plan. Although we have a much smaller force now than we did last time. I think this is this Eric? This is Eric. Yeah, this is his first battle. I'll have the knights just get into a nice wide formation, along with privateer cavalry, and then crossbows. Put you guys in the front, I guess. Okay, so they're going to come from over there. So I'll have Edain get into a wide formation. And yeah, this battle, this won't be too much of a struggle. If we can just kill these guys off really quickly. Turn the crossbows off fire at will, because we only want to shoot at the bodyguard. By order of the court. I really love these voice lines. Here comes the first volley, shooting into the Uruk bodyguard. Oh, we're on ×2 speed. Claiming a few kills, about 6 in that first volley. And they do have their shields out. Alright, let's actually not charge them with the paladins yet. We'll let the Thorn Bladesmen do this. Even though these are unupgraded ones, they should still perform very well against Mirkwood goblins. Looks like we did shoot another volley while we weren't looking. We'll try to use Edain to flank them and get that rear charge. Alright, here comes another volley right into the paladins. Alright, the Uruk bodyguard is AP. We're going to try to get a charge with the cavalry and then bring everyone else in. Here they come, sideswiping into the side of the bodyguard, taking out the banner carrier. Alright, Edain, get in there. Thorn Bladesmen are taking some damage. In fact, yeah, we won't get any more use of the crossbows here. Yep, here comes the Paladin's charge. Get that charge bonus off, guys. Get in there, Bladesmen. Yep, even though they don't have the best attack stats, I mean, that charge bonus really does help get through the heavy armor. Can we get another charge off here with the Paladins? No, we can't. But let's try to clean up these goblins with our privateer cavalry. One good charge from them and their bardishes should do us wonders. And we'll prepare our forces for the reinforcements. Yep, the goblins are just getting crushed now by hammer and anvil tactics. You should always try to do hammer and anvil whenever you can. Now, I did also make some audio adjustments in this episode, so I'm hoping it comes out well. I did some tests, and it seemed like it was much better. I noticed that in my video, some of you guys were saying that the audio is just kind of quiet, so you really have to turn up the volume. That should hopefully be amended in this recording. I hope, at least I hope so. Yeah, but that will pretty much finish off their force here. We can pull out some of these Bladesmen now. No sense in having them all in the fight and getting tired. And crossbows, ooh, those are Mirkwood hunters. Alright, we're going to try to send our cavalry away. Are there still, where is the last guy? I don't know where Celduin is. But let's try to get our, what do you call these guys? Yeah, cavalry will be our best bet at slaying the enemy. Where is their guy anyway? Is he in here? Is it just him? Yep, it is just the one bodyguard. Yeah, but here comes a charge. These are all just goblins, so this is just going to be a wash. Like they're already like routing, like about to rout on our first charge. And we do have all of our bodyguard here, getting into melee with them. I do like there is a change coming. Bodyguards will no longer all have that relentless attribute, so that they aren't just immune to well, damage anymore, like immune to being staggered. Alright, cavalry, go ahead and flank, or not flank, but go ahead and charge again. But yeah, like, look at this. This man's being cleaved on all sides by claymores, and he's just able to fight like it's no one's business. We could actually surround him a little better. Come on, guys. Alright, they'll finish him off eventually. And we are routing off these Mirkwood hunters. Here comes a charge from our Thornbladesmen into the Orc Maulers. And we did kill Zaglun. Although his that morale penalty won't really apply to the reinforcements. Each general or captain is they command their morale separately. So Zaglun's death won't actually have any effect on the main army here. Yeah, this just shows you the sheer difference in quality between our two factions here. I mean, Mirkwood goblins this late in the game, I mean, what are they going to do? Let's try to re-get our cavalry into melee here. Oh, we did get another charge. Even though they're in loose formation, so the hunters will take that pretty well. We're going to go into shield wall and push into the Orc Maulers now. It's about time. We are getting countercharged, but that's okay. We'll fight in the trees and try to knock out these Orc Maulers, since they do have a lot of attack. But yeah, with a shield wall push, we'll do very well. Yep, they are just getting crushed. Yep, that's how you want to use shield wall. You want to use it to push into an enemy unit, especially if you can flank them and get them on both sides. Then it becomes a really, really cost-effective way of dealing with them. Alright, we just have to finish off these hunters now and capture the rest of these Dorguldur hosts. We did lose about 100 bladesmen so far, but that's to be expected. I mean, melee units are going to die. It's your archers and cavalry that should be staying alive. Alright, now that most of the ranged threats are dealt with, we'll get into a tight formation here. Yep, the cavalry should have no problem just slaying the hunters now. We just get everyone in melee here. Eric, I want you in the front lines. This is a little messy, but it is going to minimize the amount of models in combat. If we can get a good point-blank volley here with these crossbows, we'll just decimate these Dorguldur hosts. Especially because they won't be getting their full shield value. As long as they don't try to charge into us. If they try to charge into us, then our efforts are in vain. Come on, crossbows. I love doing this to my enemies if you can. Now, if this was a human player, their best bet would be to take these hosts and charge them into the crossbows. But the AIs, they struggle with doing that. And that volley took about 20 down, it looks like, maybe 30. Of course, the only real downside of it being this close with crossbows is that a lot of their arrows are going to hit the same guys. So, like this man right here, he might get hit with like 3 or 4 crossbow bullets. Even while he's dying, he'll still get hit. And that'll block bullets that should be hitting the rest of the forces. But still, this is doing a lot of confirmed damage, and it's minimizing friendly fire. That's the good thing. If we were at max range, then there's a good chance that some of these crossbow bolts might hit some of our own forces. But this way, they should be entirely hitting the orcs in front here. And it looks like we have cleaned up all of the enemy. It is just the Dorguldur host that we need to finish. How are their stat lines? They're 5 and 9. That is not good at all. Yeah, just a couple more volleys. Yeah, that'll do it. In fact, now we can probably just charge into them and kill off their morale. They're shaken, and as soon as they take out their swords and charge, yep, the shield wall is pushing through. Come on, lads. Get in there. And the crossbows aren't the best in melee. I mean, they're only 3 attack. That is awful. But here comes the privateer cavalry. Yep, and that is it. So we actually got 2 settlements this turn. This is really good. This proves that Eric will be a good general for us in the future of this campaign. he has shown us his mettle today and shown us that he is worthy of being a valiant warrior of the Vintner court. And this is clearly some dwarves fighting in this picture. I think this is where they got the inspiration for the Osgall's Tomb Protectors of Ered Luin. If you decline the rings, you get this unit. Although, in my opinion, objectively, Obsidian Guard are better. Alright, and yeah, we'll just execute those guys so we can take Robberg. Sometimes if you ransom an enemy, they'll be able to hop back in the settlement. Alright, and we'll occupy Robberg also. That'll give us a lot more money and more territory. We're really putting Dor-Guldur on the back pedal here, and if you see that on the corner of the territory, you can see that little blue line, meaning that Dale is also pushed down this far, which means that we should be pushing Dor-Guldur back to just the Brownlands and the forest itself, the Forest of Mirkwood. So we are definitely crippling the forces of evil. And Robberg wants to get a Merchant's Guild? I suppose we will. Give us about 20 gold, give or take. If we get an emissary to the clans of Enedwyth, we will get a military unit. Ooh, an Erebor is besieged. That's not good. It's probably the Snow Orcs. Do they have a good garrison here? Ooh, only 6 units, so that's not good. Alright, where's the nearest Enedwyth town? Buzzradoom? I will head down there. And yeah, we have 14,000 gold, so that helps a lot. We have a new family member, Regild. Welcome to the family, Regild. And we have now become the largest faction in Middle-earth. And Stronda's got its Avari barracks, so now we can actually get more Avari warriors out into the front lines. So they're really actually not that rare, considering, I mean, you can get these Avari barracks in as many places as you want, and really just pump out elven units. Question is, do we keep going for military here, or do we go for population? I think population's needed, because this place needs to definitely upgrade. Fourth Wind's Rest, we have the Thorn Barracks done, so we can, let's keep going for eco. We definitely want to get the eco built here. We could get the roads. How much would that give us? About 600. That's a pretty good deal, although it takes us 8 turns. If we get the Mason's Hall first, that'll save us time on that. Vilter, you got your Mason's Hall? Is that what that was? Yeah, so you can get your roads, I think. Again, that's 8 turns. Let's get the Master Mason's Hall there. We'll get those done, and then we'll start building roads everywhere, and that'll allow our troops to move quicker and, of course, give us monetary bonuses. Logarth got a leather tanner, so that'll, you know, increase the production here. Let's get the Thorn Armory, since this is kind of a frontier province. And Mistran has a tomb. It doesn't even have a port yet. If we get the port, we should be making a ton of money. Let's go for that. They are causing devastation there. We do need to deal with these guys. Looks like Galib is just going to stand there. So if we take Norway's army and Captain Einar, I think we'll do okay. Let's put those guys there. And we'll take as many of these forces as we can. We can take all but, we can take 10, 12 units. So we're definitely going to take all of the Avari units. Put those guys into the army. That leaves us with 4 more. Let's take the Thorn Patrollers. Actually, what do we have in this army? We have Thorn Guard. We have 2 Thorn Crossbows. That's not bad. We really just need infantry. Let's just take these guys and the Patrollers. And yeah, we'll do this epic battle here against Galib. And this will be the final battle of today's episode. Norway, along with... we'll let these guys be controlled by the AI. I mean, why not? Our biggest threat's going to be these 2 Lok Enos Rim. But we have the catapults to deal with the Lok Flag Rim. It really is just the cavalry that's going to be a big threat. What's Galib? Is he just the Lok Rim bodyguard? He is. This will be a very bloody battle. They have more men than us, they outnumber us, and they have very strong elites, but we have the power of the Elves on our side. So we'll see how this battle goes. And this might actually be Norway's end. Well, he does have more Quendi, you know, sentinels, so he's got a very strong unit. I think I should have waited for better lighting. Oh well. Alright, now how do we want to do this battle? We'll definitely need the Thorn Guard to help deal with, what do you call it, the cavalry that they have. We can have a good front line of Avari Morquendi protectors. Let's put them in a 4-wide regiment. along with Dorwinion infantry. And do we have another good spear unit to put up here? We don't really. Let's just try Dorwinion armsmen. I think that'll be okay. Let's do Avari spearmen with Dorwinion armsmen. And then more Quendi sentinels in the back line. Kind of a spaghetti formation. That should do them well. Now we do also have the catapult that we can use. Let's put that right here. Put it on flaming ammo so we can see where we're shooting. Now I am a little worried because I know Thornguard aren't the best at taking charges. But we will do what we can with them. Thorn patrollers will just have to go out and skirmish. And what does that leave us with? 2 thorn crossbows? Let's put you guys... Ooh, we could do that tactic where we put them kind of in the front line of the pikes. But let's put them on this little high ground post. Hopefully they can just shoot over our men here. Our warriors, let's put you guys behind the thorn guards so you guys don't get charged. And same with you guys. In fact, they can... No, they can't hide anywhere. What am I thinking of? Alright, yeah, we'll just go high and tight with this army. And, yeah, I think that does it for our formation. We just have another crossbow. Let's put these guys here. We'll have to be very, very good with our management of our forces. Alright, now... Catapult, if you can just target something, that'd be nice. Like, yeah, if you guys can just shoot down the middle, the Loke flag rim. Looks like they'll have Loke Enos rim on both sides, so let's take these Thorn Patrollers. I think they actually get a bonus against the Loke Enos rim. No, maybe they don't. Maybe it's just the Thorn Riders? Someone does. Someone gets that. Alright, now hopefully we can get some good shots here with the catapult. Ooh, there we go. There we go, that's what I like to see. A couple Daratai hunters taking the damage. And ideally we need to shoot these Loke Nar rim and take them out. Let the crossbows just fire at will. We have lots of missile play here. Catapult, where was that shot going? Yeah, as long as we can make contact. They do have Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, so maybe it would be a good idea to hit some of them. They are very powerful. Yes, the Ballista is getting good shots. That's what I really like to see. Oh, come on, catapults. Let's not hit our own men, please. Woo! That actually hit the Loke Rim bodyguard. That's really good for us. Alright. Let's keep shooting at their everything, basically. Alright, guys, get in that defensive mode. That charge might hurt quite a bit. And we are still getting good shots off on the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen. The AI, they don't really know what to do. Looks like I just took these guys down to 42. Alright, they are going to charge us. Let's see how well we can take this charge. Not well at all. We'll keep aiming for the for their general. Hopefully we can get a good snipe on him. We are crushing the Loke Nar. Let's use the Light of Elbereth to try to give ourselves a bit of a bonus here. Alright, Thornguard, get out of Thorn or Shield Wall. I don't think that's going to help you guys. This is actually a matchup that actually might be really well in the Halberd's favor because of how much defense the Loke Enos Rim have. Our Ballistic Crew is taking damage, so that's okay. We can put these Avari warriors into melee. Cap, where are you shooting at? You're still aiming for their bodyguard. That's all well. Crossbows just need to be shooting at basically anyone they can be. How's our Morquenni shield wall doing? It is holding the line. And we have a perfect firing range. Look at this. No, don't fire up into the air. What are you guys doing? Oh, well. At least we are getting, you know, we should be hopefully making some contact on those bodyguard. Ooh, these Thornguard took a lot of damage. Alright, guys, get off a shield wall. That's not helping you. If any reinforcements we can pull. have Dorwinion armsmen. Get you guys in on the melee action here. Where are our Thorn Patrollers? It looks like we've one on this flank. Alright, let's get our Thorn Patrollers to deal with the Daratai Hunters. Hope we can get a good contact hit on those bodyguard. I'm curious to see how many kills we actually get at the end of the day. No, we've actually done a lot of damage. There's just bodies everywhere here. The Loknarim firing all of their flaming ammunition as well as they can, but it's not well enough. And the Dorwinion armsmen get into melee now. Charge the Lokinus Rim. Here comes the charge with their claymores. Come on, guys, what are you doing? They're down to only 6. Let's keep firing. Do they have many of these guys left? 27? That's not too terrible. Alright. Our spear wall is holding out strong and well. Oh, I hear the horns of a charge somewhere. Oh, Thorngard, where are you guys going? Oh, they just took a lot of damage there. And we have pretty much taken out all of their missiles. We just need to finish off the rest of their forces here. Alright, Arrowlad Dragon Guard, come on, guys. Come on, Thorngard, finish them off for me. They're going to try to retreat, but we're going to chase them. Crossbow should just be shooting in. Yep, the bodyguard they have are down to 3. We need to hopefully try to snipe them. Our catapult is still firing at them, claiming a few kills, but the general still stands. Alright, now we... Oh, what happened to our Thorngard? Oh, they just got crushed. Oh, that is okay. Our crossbows are compromised. Let's go ahead and pull in what we can. The Avari warriors are going to fight as well as they can. Alright, come on, Avari, get into a better position. Alright, pull away, get away from those dragon riders. Do not get charged by those dragon riders. Come on, guys, please move faster. Oh, that did a lot of damage to us. Alright, let's pull back into them. Now, where are our pikemen? They are still just holding the front line. Pikemen, I want you guys to pull back and engage the cavalry now. Like, Norway, it's time to get you in melee. Oh, this is brutal, guys. Our Thorin patrollers, they're probably going to lose their lives today, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about the missile damage that we're taking. We just need to find that. We need to kill their generals, what we need to do. One of our words, you guys can surely beat these dragon riders. I mean, they're nothing compared to you. Oh, well, once we get our protectors in melee here, that should help out the balance a bit. Alright, Thorngard. Oh, that's why we're taking a lot of damage here. We got the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen in melee. Alright, Thorngard, go ahead and aid them with the Look Flagrum. We do not want to lose Norway today. Looks like we've pretty much won on this flank. Let's pull back our crossbows and try to get them in a position to fire at the enemy. Avari, keep counter-firing. Thorngard, let's charge these Balkoth tribesmen. Here they go with their Nagi Nadas, cleaving into the back of these unarmored tribesmen. Let's pull out away. This is very dangerous. Where are the protectors? Oh, why'd they go back there? Come on, guys. I need you guys to help me fight the Look Flagrum. Alright, Thorn crossbows are almost in a good position. Is our general in melee? I can't even find him. Alright, keep running. Crossbows, actually, yeah, let's just charge the Thorngard into melee here, because they are AP. Crossbows have been compromised, but looks like we have begun to surround the Loc Flagrum, and our protectors are in position. The red and the gold of the Elves clashing with the red and the gold of the Men of the East. It looks like, oh, they still have some Dragon Riders over there. That's okay. Once we can get the, yep, here we go. Oh, I think that's him. Is that the General? No, that's just Guildsman. But we do have the AP of the Thorngard in melee now. That'll help us turn the tides of this battle. And then these crossbows can probably just help finish off the rest of the Daratai hunters out here. Forwards, let's get you on the Loc Flagrum. Where is their general, though? Is he somewhere in the melee? Oh, he's over here. He is over here. Perfect. This is actually good for us. We can now just, yes. Yes, we can get a point-blank volley right onto him if we can just get our Avari, no, our Dorwinion warriors out of the battle. Are you guys, I need you guys to do a firing line on the Loknar Rim. Come on, crossbows. One final volley into the general will finish off this battle. One more light of Elbereth. And here comes the firing line. It's amazing how many dead bodies there are over here. Yes! We took him out with crossbow fire. Alright, all we need to do is finish off the rest of their forces as they fight to the death. Dragon Riders are routing. It looks like it'll just be the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen that they are fighting to the death. What a battle, guys. This was definitely one of the bloodiest. We lost 55% of our force against one final glorious battle against Rhûn. I'm gonna have to save this replay. Yeah, we'll end the battle. Woo! Wait, can we not save the replay? I thought we could. I thought there was an option to save that. Maybe I'm just thinking of the newer games. Oh well. Oh well. What? Let's check the battle statistics. Orc Sentinels claiming 157 between their bows and melee. Dorwinion infantry 187. Crossbows 211. Are they going to take the top spot today? Yes, they are. Just regular Thorn crossbowmen claiming the most lives at the end of the day. Catapult got a solid 149 and the Ballista took 24. So the Ballista wasn't that useful. But yeah, that was a great battle. And a good one to seal the fate of Rhûn. For all they have left is Skarn, and I'm sure Dale will clean up the mess over there. We'll get back to the battle map here. Yeah, guys, expect this video to be out 6 AM Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday, August 5th. Preceding that by a... I guess we'll do another Moria video. It's been a while. I've been neglecting that campaign. We'll go ahead and get that out, and then it'll follow by another Queek campaign video, and then another Dorwinion episode. Alright, we will offer them a chance. No, we won't. We don't want to have these guys roaming around our lands. That melancholy music plays. And yeah, that will do it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you made it this far, I will let you guys know I will be doing a replay of Turn 1 with the current build of the beta, just to give you guys pretty much a rough overview on what you should do as Dorwinion from the beginning of the game. I think that will be a series that I'd like to do on my channel, is starting out as each faction and what direction you should go. Well, anyways, guys, that will do it for today. This is Sir Agumund. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next time.